Welcome to Boxing Fans Talk TV. I'm your host TDT. I know people gonna do their post analysis. I just hopped on here to do, say a few words or whatever. My show gonna come on Monday. Uh, I do Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. But man, this was a hellified night. I gotta say, it was a hellified night. Um, your boy did his thing. For all of y'all Earl Spence fans, your boy did his thing. I'm gonna give it up to him. But I do have some critiques, and I hope y'all take it well. But first, let's go ahead and turn it to for a hot second. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. It's PDT with Boxing Fans Talk TV. I had to get on. Talk about this fight, man. Good night. We got Maceo in the building. What's popping, King? Maceo, I'm gonna go on let you go on and cook this. You probably thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Go ahead.
What's up, Lady T?
What's going on? I know E Thriller coming on, but
Yeah, but I gotta get it. I gotta get it when I gotta get in there.
yeah. He
I
gotta get on.
told everybody what that boy was gonna do. He sat there and laid his ass down. I don't care. I ain't gonna take nothing away from Earl. That boy didn't throw no jab. He didn't even fight. He just stood there and covered up the whole time.
He had a
And
good game plan, huh? At first,
shit. And then when he hurt Earl, he let him off the hook.
yes, the referee got involved. I ain't like
Right. Well, no. Well, when he knocked Earl mouthpiece out, Earl was stumbling. He knocked against him. He stood there and watched Earl.
right. But see, this is the thing that be getting to me. Now listen to all y'all Earl Spence fans who's gonna watch this in the replay or watching me right now. We give it up to Earl. We had Earl win.
Yeah,
We
I
give
ain't
it
gonna
up
take that away from him. He fought a damn good
but
fight.
he gonna get this work. He gonna get this
Look here.
motherfucking work.
Bud already tweeted, keep my belts warm. I'm coming to get him at the end of the year. He already tweeted that shit already.
Hell yeah. Listen, Earl got exposed tonight to me.
Man, listen, Miss T,
Got exposed.
all them punches that man was swinging wild and must, Bud would have knocked his ass, slapped the fuck out.
Clean the fuck out. Let me tell you something. Earl proved what a lot of people was saying. Let me tell you, he's a great fighter. He's a good fighter, but he can't
Yeah,
fight backing up. Earl
he
can only be dangerous when he bullying
coming,
you, pushing
he
you.
bullying you. And listen, Yeah, man. B Mac just text me.
B-Mac text. I'm
Yeah,
just look, tell B-Mac I'm just warming it up for E Thriller because I know he
yeah,
got to get home to his shit. I'm at the Crizzo.
yeah. He he had at his brother house,
Yeah, yeah.
The Jenna Big Fish house.
I know Big Fish are oiled up. Shout out to Big Fish.
Yeah, he is. Man, but Miss T, listen.
What's up?
Ugas came out from the beginning. He didn't throw no jabs, no nothing. He stood flat footed, no movement. He was waiting to counterpunch. Now he did some good damage now. Don't get me wrong. But see, he don't have the power to sit in the pocket like that and to hurt Earl like that, sit in the pocket trying to counter him and hit him like that. And then after he hit Earl in that 6th round, he didn't throw no more punches.
Let me tell you, Ugas could have won. He could have. He
Yeah.
would not have won in Dallas. Let me rephrase that. He won't walking away with a win, but he deviated from the plan, whatever plan he was on, round about the 6th round. The first 5 rounds, Ugas, what you showed is if Earl can't push you for going backwards, he ain't really got nothing for you.
He did.
He could not outmuscle Ugas in the beginning.
He couldn't. He couldn't. And then Ugu, the few times he did those handles, he hit Earl in the body. He hit Earl to the body.
Yes.
Man, look at him. That nigga. Man, let me tell you something. Ugu just he didn't have the power.
Ugas just maybe he didn't have sustaining. You know, he couldn't sustain.
Mati,
Yeah.
if Ugas would have boxed him,
yes,
he would have beat Earl.
Yeah.
He got a longer. He's a better boxer than Earl. But he won. He stood up in the middle of the ring in front of Earl the whole time and let Earl teed off on him.
Man, the punches that he was catching Earl with, if that was Starnes, I was getting hype up in this bitch. I had Earl winning, and to clear again, to reiterate, we all had Earl winning, but I was shocked with Ugas because I was like, oh, look at here, as how you say it, Maceo, look at here,
look at here, man. When I joke, hit Earl in that 6th round, and Earl with the staggering. Let me tell you something. That's the difference between any other fighter and Bud. If Bud would have hit that nigga, he staggered like that, Bud would have jumped in the shit.
And then the referee came involved.
Then a referee, and then Ugas was tagging his ass up again and hurt Earl ass again. The referee stepped in to get the mouthpiece. What he should have did, he waited. He's supposed to wait till a break in a fight. When they had to break in the fight the first time, he didn't get the mouthpiece. But when Ugas went to tag it on his ass again, he stepped in and gave him that break. Then Earl recuperated and came back out and busted his ass. After that, he ain't did no more. That'd be like that Shane Mosley and Floyd fight when Shane hurt Mayweather. And after that shit there, he can't do shit. Mayweather turn it up on his ass. That's what Earl did. That nigga went into his shell and went throw them more punches.
Man, I was thoroughly disgusted at that point because he intervened. He made him go to the side. Derek over there talking to him a little bit. I mean, which anybody would if you get opportunity. But so I ain't like saying it's the crime of the century that Derek was talking to him. But the referee, man, that's why I say in Texas, Ugas, you had to know you had to knock this nigga out. But Ugas was handling him. All that shit Earl do, it wasn't working in them first 5 rounds. They had all those 5
If it wasn't for his eye closing, he would have went the distance.
He would have went the distance, even with the eye closed. That shit irritated
the doctor stopped the fight. I mean, honestly, the man took Earl. He took Earl. Hey, I got to get a boy to him. But like I told everybody, I told E3 and all the man, I got a feeling this boy gonna lay his ass down. He's not gonna cut the fight. Man, the Cuban fight ain't gonna do it. Man, look at here. This shit was set up from the beginning.
Hey, look, I see y'all coming in. Come on in. Y'all can come in and pop y'all collar. I don't care.
Who the ATL?
I don't know who in there, but I see the numbers jumping up. Yo, come on in. I never hardly get on right after a fight, but this shit thoroughly disgusts me because one, it was so many. Listen, the boy did his thing. Earl did his thing.
I ain't taking away that from me.
But I gotta call a spade a spade. Nigga had too many low blows for me.
What? The second round, I start counting them in the second round.
I just stopped counting after I got over 10. Too many for me.
That's the way he goes. But listen, see, that's the difference. I'm not, like I say, everybody he fought like that, he come with Bud like that, Bud. And see the difference, he not gonna come at Bud like that.
Nah, you hit Bud in the nuts. You might
Not
want to
only that, Bud got more power than them boys. And the situation is, all on wild punches he been swinging and was missing. Bud's gonna counter his ass and gonna beat his ass. Like they said, Earl is a one-dimensional fighter. He coming forward at all times.
Hey, look, Thriller on. I'm gonna wrap it
Oh,
up.
he on?
Yeah, it's look like he live, so I'm gonna wrap it up a little bit.
All right, baby. I see you on the other side in a few minutes.
All right, I got you.
All right, bye.
All I wanted to say, y'all, Earl did his thing. He won fair and square, right? He won, but he had nut shots. And I just, me personally, I don't like it. I don't see why he needed them. You know what I'm saying? The one beautiful thing about Earl Spence is he's relentless as hell. And you can't teach that. That's something that got to be in you. So I give Earl his props. I just could do without the fucking nut shots. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Tay, what you doing up this late?
We had to pay him. We paid for his fight, I guess.
Y'all had to pay for it?
Yeah, I just paid him.
Sensory Pictures.
But yeah, he don't beat Crawford.
Building. Tay is in the building with popping out.
I told you, Miss T, that he don't use movement and he's gonna stay in that high guard. And what did he do? He stood there. He got square with Spence, and he didn't throw any punches. He just stood there and got hit in his high guard. Keenan over.
But you know what? Ugas deviated from whatever plan he had at first. I'm not gonna pretend to think that I know what plan he was coming in, but Ugas wouldn't let him bully him. He wouldn't let him go backwards. And as y'all see, and y'all will be lying if y'all don't see it.
Errol got hurt.
He's not a good fighter going backwards.
No.
He's just
also,
not.
I'm sorry. But also that nigga got hurt. I thought he couldn't get hurt.
Ugas didn't he abandoned the jab too. He didn't jab, and Ugas, you got a hellified jab. You should have been jabbing. Should have been jabbing from the start of the fight. But that's your fault, Ugas. You abandoned the jab. So then Earl started getting on his stick. Earl had a good jab through this fight.
I didn't. I guess. I thought it was pretty good for the first 6 rounds, maybe, but I thought he didn't really. I'll have to watch it again, but I thought he didn't really jab.
I think Earl got better with his jab as the fight wore on. I think he picked that up.
I think, but the first rounds, his timing looked off.
He couldn't handle him.
He couldn't handle him.
He had a good
and that was first 2 rounds. I didn't think he could hit him. Errol couldn't hit him like that.
PGH Big Dog is in the building. Hey, everybody coming through.
He looked good though. He looked good.
What's poppin' King? Jay Gibson in the building. Salute.
I hope he fight Terrence. Bro. I want him to fight Terrence.
look at PGA. Big Fish is back. Bud
no, if you think
will murder his ass. Yeah, I seen a murder.
I hope. Yeah, I love it, man. I love that they talking big now. Because when he fight Bud is not gonna stand there flat-footed with a high guard. That's not how the type of fighter that Bud is. And I have never seen a person cut off the ring with Bud yet in his whole career. I have never seen a person cut off the ring with Bud. And I don't think Spence is the person that's going to do that. So please, I hope, man, I can't. Oh my God, I'm so glad that they happy. I'm so glad.
We ain't gotta wait till the end of the year. We ain't gotta wait till the end of the year. This shit can be done by the end of the summer or September. And he called them out. See, just listen. Thriller, the Mac Mob, they listening to y'all. They listening to us because he actually absolutely called Bud out, and Bud was like, "Let's get it." Hey, so to everybody who made that bet with ATL and Birdman that he wasn't gonna call him out, hey, he won. He won, and I'll pay up too because ATL was adamant no matter who stop it, or whatever. But yeah, that shit was uncalled for. That was not a good stoppage. I don't care what nobody say.
I don't know.
That body work, nobody can look. PGA.
Did you see Spence take body shots tonight? He was killing over. Come on, we got to stop him. He did the same thing with Danny Garcia. when he got hit. It was
Hey,
it was in that 9th round when he started getting hit to the body. As soon as he got hit there, he started killing over for a little bit.
man,
He
look,
was trying to absorb the shot, but it was too late.
what
But
Bud
we
ain't
gonna
gonna be
see,
able to
man.
take his nut shots because I
He
counted way too many PGH. Y'all
yeah.
got to speak on that shit.
There
Jay
was
Gibson said,
three. There was
man
three
down.
warnings. There was
Now
3
come
warnings.
on with that shit. He said he gonna knock him out. He ain't knock him out. The referee took him out.
No, it's okay. I'm not gonna say it because
I
then they're
mean,
gonna bring out.
he ain't KO him. The
He,
fucking doctor took him out.
yeah, but I mean, his eye was pretty messed up. But he didn't drop him once.
Have y'all ever seen fights where the dude his whole eyelid flipped over? The referee stopped the fight. Ugas wasn't ready to stop. So I ain't gonna say that Earl knocked him out. Just like y'all
Earl knocked him
saying that
out. Come on, he
Bud
got a
didn't knock.
stoppage.
Nah. We're gonna keep that same energy.
No, we can't do
The
that.
doctor stopped the fight. That is not. I take it as it's a TKO. Technically, it is. Now let me be clear. It is a TKO, and that's how I would go down on the record. But I ain't gonna stand here and say Earl knocked him out. The doctor stopped the fight. The doctor had his reasons. I ain't questioning the doctor. I do feel that Ugas could have continued, but I
Me
ain't gonna
too.
question the doctor. Just
Me
like
too.
I ain't questioning Kenny Porter. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, some of y'all Spence fans was like, Bud didn't knock Porter out. Keep the same energy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you saw we can't be like them though. They're not showing a good example. We can't go to their like lows. We gotta go high. Like Michelle Obama says, when they go low, we go high.
Michelle
And
Obama ain't got nothing to do with this. How you doing, Queen?
but nah, he looked pretty good tonight. I
Earl
thought in
did
that
his
first
thing.
round, yeah, no, he did his thing. In that first round, I thought Ugas should have stuck to that game plan, taking a half step back and keeping Arrow at range. I don't know why he thought it was a good idea to sit in the pocket with Arrow, with that high guard. Arrow eats high guards alive. You saw he kept getting caught with that 6 all night.
Ugas should have stuck to whatever he was doing in the beginning. PGA, let me get some of these chats. PGA says Spence did exactly what he said: clean up all the belts and take Bud's belt. He didn't take Bud belt. Y'all talking like it already happened. It didn't happen. Birdman with the man down. Birdman saluting. Jay Gibson said Bud versus Amir Khan, low blow or not. Might have been.
Yeah, it
But
was like one low blow.
you know what? Yeah, but Spence chronically, I stopped counting after 10. Y'all ain't gonna tell me that dude ain't hit him low.
He got warned 3 times
Look,
for low blows.
either y'all men gotta stick to what y'all say. I don't care where I went in the world. Every man will testify and say when you get hit down that region, it's a motherfucker, right? And we know that in boxing, you know, some guys have said the adrenaline be going, you don't pay attention to it that much. But why would they have a rule that they give you 5 minutes to recuperate after a low blow? Because apparently it hurt. Why go down there? Why you can't? Do you need some fucking contacts? I don't get it. That's one problem I have with Earl. I never called him a cheater, but I would tell you, I wonder why he got to do the low blows. I just wonder. Ugas was about to lose his eye. TKO, stop hating Queen. I ain't hating. I just said the doctor stopped it. I think Ugas could have kept going, but the doctor had his reasons. I ain't refuting the doc. But just like y'all say that, I want y'all to say the same thing about Porter and Bud, but y'all can't.
Yeah, but he couldn't knock down. At least Bud knocked Porter down twice. Spence couldn't even knock him down.
Now I'm gonna ask y'all this: was that a knockdown when Ugas threw him into the ropes with that punch? Was it a knockdown?
Yeah, they could have ruled it a 10-8.
They could have ruled that a knockdown. Am I hating for saying that? Smash the like button. Yeah, smash the like button.
Yeah, he was hurt bad. I'm sorry. I'll let you go. I'm sorry for that.
I'm gonna take this party over to E Thriller because he live right now. That's where the party at.
Yeah.
But I just had to get on here because I thought E Thriller had to go home and get to his gear. And so I just started it up for a minute. I thank all of y'all for coming up in here. If y'all want to get in and say something, I'll let y'all get in and say something before I get up out of here. I just had to, man, I didn't like the stoppage. I didn't like it. But a ref has that right and a doctor has that right. So I don't argue with those things. But I didn't like it. You know, Earl did his thing. You know, he did his thing. He poured it on thick towards the middle of the rounds going forward. but a lot of them shits was low blows. I gotta question that. I gotta question what's the purpose of it. You know what I'm saying? I have to, y'all. But Earl did his thing. He won. He won. And I'm gonna pay up because ATL was like, he don't care how it stopped. It stopped. You know. So hey, no problem. Earl did his thing. Congratulations, Earl Spence. You know, I ain't taking nothing from him. He comported himself well. I'm gonna tell you what Ugas did that I didn't like. He never established the jab, and Ugas got a nice jab. But I don't think Earl had an answer for them first 5 rounds. I didn't like the commentators was giving shots that Ugas did to Earl, and I was like, oh, here we go, here we go. But Earl did his thing. In the end of the day, Earl did his thing. He said, I'm not on that post-conference salute, Queen. Hey, Birdman, you can go over there. I'm gonna let this how y'all look him up. Put it in the chat. Putting it in the chat. Y'all can go over there. I can go over there. I think it's that. It might be spelled with 2 S's. But anyway, y'all can go over there. They welcome all folks. You can get in, pop your shit, say what you want. They ain't gonna block you. They ain't, you know, it's funny over there, man. I love going over to the Mac Mob and E Thriller. I just came on because I thought E Thriller had to get home to his gear before he could go live. So I know he went over his brother's house to watch the fights. Shout outs to Big Fish, your boy won. Shout outs to all the Earl fans. Your boy won. He did his thing. And he did call out Terrence Crawford. And let's see if he followed through. But yeah, everything that happened tonight don't negate the past for me. We gonna see. And no, I did not buy the Earl Spence fight. So I stuck to my word, and that was hard because this whole night was a good card. Y'all will see me back here Monday, 7:30 shop. We're going to talk about everything. I tried to told y'all about Isaac Cruz, and I'm going to say it how they say it. Isaac Cruz, that motherfucker right there. We're going to have to reevaluate the 135 division. Spence has to fix that defense, but man, damn, Ugas has some strong, short punches. I noticed, and they was powerful, but Spence was ready for war. Yeah, that is the most beautiful thing about Earl Spence. That man is relentless, just like Isaac Cruz. You can't teach that, y'all. You can't teach that. That's something within you. You know what I'm saying? You cannot teach that. So shout out to Earl Spence for a great victory. He got 3 belts. Congratulations and everything. But we gonna do constructive criticism. It don't mean it don't. Whenever I criticize Earl on this night, it don't take away that he won that fight straight up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm woman enough to say it. So I know y'all be like, don't hate Queen. I'm not hating. But I told y'all, I've been complaining about his nut shots for months. I've been told y'all. He said, where my 50, shawty? Put your Cash App in there right now. Put your Cash App right now. Hold on, let me see. Yo, you Cash App me already. Hold on to show you how straight up a nigga is. Let me see. You Cash App me the other day. ATL shawty. Okay, I got you. For the KO. The TKO. I'm put TKO. There you go. ATL up in this bitch quick. ATL, you came up with some money, boy, I tell you. Boom. Boom. Hey. Done. That's how you pay a nigga back when you make a bet. But the doc stopped it. I think Ugas could have kept going. I'm not the ref and I'm not the doc. You know, I always believe that unless Ugas knock Earl Spence out, he won't walking out of Texas Stadium with no motherfucking win. ATL, you got your 50. I can't speak for nobody else. I can speak for me. I'll be on Monday. Y'all come through, pop your shit, say what you gotta say. Y'all ain't gonna tell me y'all ain't counting no nut shots. I've been warning y'all for months. I told you, Shawty, man, damn. Okay. But look, I just had to come on and say, y'all hit that like button. It's all good. It's all good. Earl comported himself well. It was flaws that Ugas had. Ugas never established his jab, which he should have. But Earl didn't have an answer for not being able to back Ugas up. And for me, I feel like he got exposed. Because I know Terrence is over there licking his chops. And y'all got to go back and watch what Terrence had to say about it. He congratulated him, but he also said, let's get it. Jay Gibson said Bud versus Khan. That could have been a low blow, Jay. But you cannot make an equivalent of Bud and Spence, no matter what you say or do. You cannot. Errol Spence chronically low blows. Terrence Crawford do not. Everybody in boxing could have a low blow. That's why they have a rule set aside for when these things happen. It can happen to anybody. But to chronically do it, you got to start asking, what is the purpose? What's the point? I mean, do we all need to reevaluate what y'all men say when y'all say these low blows be devastating? I'm just saying. You got to ask your boy Earl why he go there. They stopped the fight, gave Khan time. Yeah, and Khan didn't want to continue. It's neither. If Khan say he got hit in the nuts, I'm going to go with what Khan say. A lot of dudes get hit in the nuts and they keep going. Even the ref had to tell Earl twice. He also told Ugas once. These things can't happen, but after 10 low blows, I stopped counting. Y'all best believe a motherfucker like me was looking for that. Y'all best believe it, because he chronically does it. I would prefer that he don't. He didn't need to do it. In none of his fights did he need to do it. He would have had the same outcome had he not did it. But y'all got to ask y'all boy why he do it. Y'all got to ask him. I can't tell you. But, anywho, y'all look, thank y'all for coming in briefly. I'm going to mosey on to where the party at with E Thriller, the Black Picasso. Y'all can go over there and sub up. You can come in and pop your shit, talk to them or whatever. It's going to be a funny night. So that's why I'm going over there with the laughs and all that. But congratulations, Earl Spence, once again. You did you put on the show. You did. You said, now I will say this. He said he going to put on the show. He put on the show. But, I can't say he said he going to KO him. I guess he did. It was a TKO, but the doc made that call. So, I mean, I personally really, really believe that Ugas would have kept going to the end. Would he lost his eye? Could have. Would he been really fucked up? Could have. Because that eye looked bad. But, I think he would have lasted the last couple of rounds and all that had he was able to keep going. I gave it to you, ATL. Did I not pay you? Did I not pay you? Did you just get your 50? Nigga, you better answer me. You better answer me before I say. Did you not just get your 50, shawty? I just sent it to you. If I ain't sent it to you, then I sent it to somebody else, but that had your name on it. Let the people know. Miss T paid me. Look at that. Miss T paid me where everybody else. So Miss T is a woman of her word. I couldn't sign out without saying that. ATL, you gonna be here Monday? I'm gonna let you pop your shit. Y'all can pop your shit. It was Earl Spence weekend / day. And he got the 3 belts. He did what I wanted him to do. He acting like tonight that he wants to fight with Terrence. We gonna see. We'll see if he follow through. We'll see. Boss Red 357. You bet against Earl. Come on. I bet Boss Red. I bet that Earl wasn't gonna knock him out. That's all I did. I bet it. I had Earl winning. Everybody who come in here know that I had Earl winning by unanimous decision. I just didn't have him winning by a KO. And no matter how the KO came, it came. So that's why I say, it is what it is. But I do think Ugas could have continued to the very end. And I think I don't agree with the stoppage, but it ain't for me to agree. That was between the doctors or the ref or whoever over there. You said, oh, okay, Queen. But when it come to Bud, nah, that nigga ain't gonna do shit. Bud got this. And and this fight proved it even more. Bud got this. Ugas didn't stick with the game plan. And again, I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't know what game plan Ugas had or said he was gonna have, but in the first round, I had both of them kind of like a tie, like they was filling each other out. As the rounds went on, I was like, oh damn, Ugas actually found the remedy. If the whole fight would have went like that, I still say Earl would have got unanimous decision, because you ain't walking out that stadium, not in Texas, not in his backyard, with no win. You would have had to knock his ass out. And the only question I'm gonna let y'all mull over, y'all come back Monday and let me know, should that have been a knockdown that when Ugas hit him into the ropes? I don't give a care what his reasonings and what he said the reasonings were. Who gives a shit? Should it have been a knockdown when he went into the ropes? That's all I want to know. So y'all say that for Monday. Thank y'all for joining me. I paid up. So look, we'll see y'all Monday. And y'all Earl fans can come in there and pop y'all shit. I'm gonna give y'all the flow. Thanks for joining me. This was a good card, y'all. Up and down, up and down. I was most impressed with Isaac Cruz. I tried to told y'all about that man, but I'm a big ass fan of Isaac Cruz now. So hey, he didn't put the 135 division on notice. I'm gonna have to reevaluate my ranking of the 135 division. Isaac gonna be up there. He either number 1 or number 2 for me. But anywho, I'll see y'all Monday. And I'm gonna go over here to the Black Picasso. Y'all are more than welcome to come through and get y'all laugh on. It's gonna be fun. All right, bye.